This is Jared Horak for today's RacingDigest.com, and my Today's Racing Digest video series continues. Saturday, June 22nd, 2019. Last week, we got home king for a day in the Pegasus Stakes. He upset the overwhelming favorite Maximum Security in that race. We had a nice winner there. Let's see if we can keep the momentum going this week at Monmouth Park. I have 4 stakes races from Monmouth, and then I'm going to look at the Ohio Derby from Thistledown. Let's jump right into the Monmouth Stakes races. Monmouth Race 7, the Grade 3 Eatontown, a mile and a 16th on the turf course. Some contenders in here. Number 6 in Flexibility for trainer Chad Brown. Just not sure if she's as good this year. And she's from the Chad Brown barn. She's going to take too much money. Dynatail should be forwardly placed in this spot, along with number 3, Conquest Hard Candy. Number 2, Made to Remember as a late runner for trainer Graham Motion. You might want to include her in your exotics. I don't know that there's enough pace help to help her win this race, but she could hit the board. And then my top choice is going to be number 1, Valedictorian. She is the morning line favorite, but I think Chad Brown's Inflexibility is going to take a lot of money, and maybe she can drift up to 2-1 if we're lucky here. She looks like the inside speed. She's 3 for 4 at Monmouth Park. She's fairly consistent. She didn't run as well last time against better company, but this is a good spot for her. From the rail, she should be able to go right to the front. She'll try to control the pace, and she could be gone in this spot. Let's jump over to Monmouth Race 10, the Grade 3 Island, a mile and a 16th on the main track. Number 3, Run Into Love Ya, is going to take a lot of money. This one's a Charlestown Wind Machine. She loves that Bull Ring Oval, but can she run the same race away from Charlestown? We're going to find out. She should be forwardly placed. Diamond King, blinkers on. He's going to show some speed in here. 9 16th isn't his best distance, but he'll be forwardly placed. He'll probably take too much money. Bow Harbor for trainer Todd Pletcher. The inside post didn't break well last time. Ran okay, finishing 3rd. With a better break, could save ground stalking the pace. So that could be the key to a good trip and a good performance for that one. But I'm going to go with the 7, Monongahela. This one, 4 for 5 at this mile and a 16th distance. Hasn't won in a while, but certainly does some of his best work at a mile and a 16th. And I think this race sets up for him. There's some speed in here. He's going to be finishing. He's consistent. He earns competitive Today's Racing Digest numbers. So look for that one, number 7, Monongahela, in late stretch. Let's jump over to Monmouth Race 11, the Grade 1 United Nations. 11 furlongs on the turf course. This one, focus group for Chad Brown. Going to take money. Looks like a solid threat from off the pace. Number 1, Bigger Picture. A veteran in good form. Should save all the ground, probably from mid-pack. Zulu Alpha, number 6, can stalk the pace. But I'm looking for a forwardly placed runner in here. I'm going to go with the 2, Channel Cat. There doesn't seem to be a lot of pace in the paper race. This one has a tactical edge. Can go to the lead. Doesn't have to go to the lead. Can be close up. I think that's the key, that he has that versatility. He can be close. This is a good distance for this one. His 3rd start after a layoff. Should be sitting on his top effort this year. And everything looks like it's setting up for number 2, Channel Cat, to run a good race. Monmouth Race 12, the Ladies' Secret Stakes. Mile and a 16th on the main track. This one you can go a number of ways. Albero Bella for trainer Todd Pletcher, number 6. Number 4, Sun Studio, also trained by Todd Pletcher. Number 2, Crimson Forest, first after the claim. I can see that one hitting the board. I'm going to go with the surface switcher in here. Number 6, Coffee Crush. She's going turf to dirt. She's been showing a lot of speed in turf races, and I think she's just been going too fast on the turf. The way that she runs seems like she should do well on the main track. If she runs that kind of race where she shows good speed at the beginning on the main track, I think that's going to bode well for her chances on the surface switch. So I think Coffee Crush is worth a shot on the surface switch, possibly trying to go wire to wire. Finally, Thistledown Race 9, the Grade 3 Ohio Derby. Looks like a 2-horse race on paper in here. Long Range Toddy and Owendale. Now, Owendale comes out of the Preakness. He won the Lexington Stakes prior to the Preakness, and then he rallied to finish 3rd in the Preakness. There's a lot of speed in this race, and look for Owendale to be rallying late. He's the favorite. He deserves to be the favorite. I think he's a solid threat to at least finish in the top 3. I am going to go with number 3, Long Range Toddy, as the top choice. He doesn't like a wet track. Churchill Downs in the Kentucky Derby, outer post, he chased the pace. Maximum Security was coming over on him, but he was already done at that point. Before that, the Arkansas Derby, again a wet track, didn't run well from the outside post. With that tactical speed and his fast track record, he's going to get the jump on Owendale. There are 3 horses that look possibly overmatched that are going to be up on the pace. Long Range Toddy he'll attack first, take the lead, and then Owendale will probably try to run him down. And then if you're playing exotics, number 1, Math Wizard at 8-1 looks interesting. He's taking blinkers off. He's a closer. He rallied to finish 4th in the Wood Memorial. He fits with this kind. He's going to save all the ground from the inside post, and I can definitely see number 1, Math Wizard, hitting the board, but long range Toddy, number 3, is my top choice. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, make some comments in the comment section. Who do you like in the Ohio Derby or some of those stakes races at Monmouth Park on Saturday, July 22nd? You can find the Today's Racing Digest, all the information for Monmouth Park for July 22nd and Thistledown. Go over to today'sracingdigest.com. You can get those digests there. That will wrap up this week's video. I'll be back next week with another stakes race from around the country.